Welcome to another episode of Reading Dads. Today I'm going to read the story by Megan Alexandra called One More Hug. And this is a very interesting story about the author, and it started when she had her baby. At night at bedtime, you put on your superhero pajamas, and I tucked you in. Then a branch tapped on your window, and you called, "One more hug, Mama." One day, you slayed a leaf dragon with a make-believe sword, and I kissed your cheek. Then your sword broke into two, and you cried, "One more kiss, Mama." One morning, you waited for the school bus with your monster backpack, and I squeezed you tight. Then the bus door opened with a loud screech, and you whispered, "One more squeeze, Mama." And I waved as the bus drove away, down the street, and you waved back. And the years flew by, and you grew bigger and wiser and stronger. And before long, you outgrew your superhero pajamas, and you climbed the tree outside your bedroom. And before long, you put away your make-believe sword, and you rode your bike without any help. And before long, you left your monster backpack in the closet, and you raced to the bus stop with your friends. But even though you were older, you were still my boy, and you asked for one more hug before your big performance. One more kiss after you slipped on the ice. One more song before bedtime. And the years flew by, and you grew bigger and wiser and stronger. Before long, you stopped climbing the tree outside your window and learned how to climb a rock wall, and taught your little brother how to ride your bike, and joined the track team, and ran all the way to school. Until one day, I waved as you drove away, down the street, and you waved back. And I closed my eyes and wondered, if you knew how proud you made me, if you knew how much I loved you, if you knew you were still my boy now and forever, and if you knew that I would always be there for you. But then you surprised me, and you wrapped your arms around me and asked for one more hug. Right. So this is a story, and behind the story, the author explains how her life changed when she was blessed with two sons. First was Chase, and then 4 years later, the name of the second son is called Catcher. So suddenly, she says, I was looking at the world through their sweet eyes and experiencing their moments. When Chase was 5 years old and boarding the school bus for kindergarten for the first time, the moment he spotted the bus coming down the street, he felt anxious. As he saw it turn the corner and slowly approach our stop, he looked up at me and asked for a hug. Then he asked for another, and always whispering, "One more hug, Mama." As he got in line to step into the bus, he ran back to me, leapt into my arm, and asked for one more hug. We probably exchanged 5 or 6 more hugs before he finally got on the bus. That night, when his father and I tucked him into bed, we would kiss and hug him and say our prayers. And as we slowly walked to his door, inevitably he will call out for one more hug. There is always time for one more hug, we will answer, and walk back towards his bed. So this idea of needing reassurance or asking for comfort has really touched my heart, says the author. According to Child Trends, a leading non-profit research organization in USA, children receive lifelong positive outcomes when their parents express warmth and affection to them. So with this book, she hoped that she can help parents like herself ponder and reflect on how important it is to encourage our children to share their feelings. When they ask for one more hug, consider how important this request is. It is more than just hug our children. It is more than just a hug. Our children are asking for comfort, expressing their feelings, and explain what they need. So what is important as parents is that we need to respond to our child's asking for hugs. And I remember that there was this debate over attachment parenting, and a lot of parents who were brought up in the demonic way of upbringing, where parents would leave them alone to sleep in their bedrooms at night, they grew up to prefer those task-focused parenting style. But as a parent like myself, I believe that we are all human beings. We are not meant to be brought up as robots or task-performing creatures where we wake up, get to school, go to work. I think the need for one more hug is pretty important, especially for little children and especially for parents if you want to really build the bond. And this is my conclusion for this story by Megan Alexandra, One More Hug. Thank you for listening to Reading Dads, and see you in the next episode.